Hey, it is Darlene Rose, your health and well-being coach. Well-being because what? Is your health first and well-being second. That means everything that affects you, your well-being. That means your relationships, your career, all of these things affect how you feel altogether in health and well-being. Welcome to day 9 of 12 days of gratitude. Thank you for hanging in there and doing the work. I've been hearing such great things about the relief that people are getting just by being in gratitude. So today we're going to talk about dealing with hard times. You know, everybody has hard times, but having hard times with being able to appreciate the good in the hard times. Hopefully you won't feel too bad, not preach that and all that kind of good stuff, because this is just meant to be a gentle nudge to help you to be conscious about opening the door to positive people and positive opportunities. So everybody's dealing with difficult times. Who isn't? People are dealing with devastating illness and losses and all of that. But we're going to talk about how to deal with the hard times and how to find a way to keep going and deal with it. And then to appreciate the good time, the good in it in some form or another. Do you ever feel like life is like an uphill battle and there's no relief in sight? The truth is, some days are really harder than others. And allowing gratitude to permeate our being sometimes is really difficult to do. But it's okay to honor when you have hard feelings or difficult feelings from time to time. It can be a challenge to make yourself feel grateful when you just had a terrible argument with your spouse or something bad happened at work, and really you just want to be understood, and maybe you're feeling misunderstood, shut out, angry, or hurt, right? That happens. It can be a challenge to feel grateful when it seems like somebody's giving you given endlessly to your children rather, and they just seem to take you for granted and just keep asking for more and more and more. It can be a challenge to feel grateful when the bills are due or the bills are late and you didn't get the promotion at work. Your mother or family member has been diagnosed with some kind of terminal illness. But the thing that gratitude is, it's okay. You not expected to force it. Don't try to force it. The worst way to bring about a positive mindset is to try to force it. When you bury difficult feelings and refuse to acknowledge the disappointment, those things come back up and rear their ugly heads in more passive aggressive ways that can really hurt our relationships. So we don't want to do that. So be honest. Every day, you're not going to feel like being grateful, and that is 100% okay. But once you get past those hurdles and tough situations, you can reflect on the past and appreciate the good that has come from it. Maybe you and your spouse had a difficult month, but it caused you to seek counseling, and that's brought you closer to one another, right? Maybe you haven't felt respected by your kids for a while, but now they're becoming more and more independent, struggling through their own challenges, and they've grown to recognize all that you do for them. That will eventually come. I know it. I got grown kids. And maybe you didn't get that promotion, but now you're inspired to begin building your own business doing something that you love. So today's exercise is you're going to record the hard times that you're dealing with or have dealt with, and the good that came from it. Treat it as a therapeutic exercise, and it could help you deal with some hidden emotions. Select a time of day that's easier to write and let the heart just flow. The first thing you're going to do is write about a situation that you persevered through, despite its challenges. How did you feel? What actions did you take to improve the situation? What did you learn? Because everything is a learning opportunity, right? What were you able to have appreciation for that you may have taken for granted prior to this period of growth? Life changes help us to grow and master through tough lessons. Without them, we will remain stagnant in our development and childlike in our minds. So wisdom keeps us from making the same mistakes over and over. We might decide to feel grateful. Think about a recent setback or disappointment that you experienced. How did this experience, though initially discouraging, show you the light of goodness in your life? What were you able to appreciate once the difficult time passed? Get your feelings on paper, and doing so will make you feel a big difference in your life in the way you think about the particular situation and dealing with hard times in general. So, we're going to take the time to write it down and see what that lesson is all about. You can find something good in everything bad if you just take the time to write it out. So go ahead and write it out. Remember, this is Darlene Rose, your health and well-being coach. And if you'd like to have my personal journal that I created called Forever Grateful with journal prompts in it and plenty of room to write, just let me know. Leave it in a comment. I want one, and leave your email, and I will be happy to get that to you. So I look forward to talking to you tomorrow for day 10 of 12 Days of Gratitude. Have an amazing evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.